congratulations, you found gold. Another bit, no, you found, well, will my grandchildren ever have to work? Mounds of gold. Basically, you're done. Or you would be if you had been living on Earth. But we're on Mars, which makes things different. You see, new parties now have a claim on your newfound wealth. For instance, humanity as a whole now has a claim. In 1967, there was a treaty passed, the Outer Space Treaty, which states that no country can expand into space and own it, because space is for all of humanity. Basically meaning that the gold you found is for everyone, or no one, depending on how you phrase it. Luckily, something like that also happened on Earth. You see, we have oceans, very deep oceans. And we said, well, no country can really claim them. They're for all of humanity, which went okay with most nations. And then at some point, the US came and said, well, okay, we agree. You won't take the area. It's for everyone. But these specific minerals there, we can take those. That's fine. And since no one could do anything about it, it is fine. So, first opponent, and your gold, still safe. Second opponent, Earth. Now, since there are no nations outside of Earth, that means that technically you can't have a different nationality. When you went up into space to Mars, you came from a place, and that place, well, was your nationality. They can't just take it away from you. But it does mean that you might still be liable for tax. After all, a country can tax its citizens. You're not a citizen somewhere else. So technically, even though you're working very, very, very far abroad, they could still tax you. But luckily for you, you have the distance. Because, well, who's going to send someone over to come and collect? Which leads us to the third party, the ones who's already there and could actually collect. The company that sent you. You got there by their rockets. They brought you there. You're breathing their air, drinking their water, living their habitat. Probably use their equipment to mine the stuff. So it's not unreasonable to think, well, that's also ours. And there goes your gold. Fourth, and I think last claim, would be you. You risked your life. You walk around in your spacesuit with helmet and, well, found it. Dug it up. Hold it. Morally, you probably have the strongest claim, but legally, weakest. Luckily, it's not all bad news for you now. There's also bad news for Earth. You see, something like this happened also in the 1600s. Spain went to the New World and found silver, lots and lots and lots of silver. Not as shiny as your gold, but still very good, very valuable. And so they did the only logical thing, they shipped it all back to Spain to themselves. However, by doing that, they crashed the market, inflation. There was so much silver, silver lost its value. And what should have made them rich got them bankrupt 4 times in 40 years. Took them another 110 years to recover from it. You're going to do the same to Earth. You ship your gold, possibly just load it and have the company ship their new gold to Earth, and they will take it, and you will flood the market. And communities and industries built around the rare minerals, well, they'll collapse. So that's not great for Earth. Luckily, we go back to you, because there's more good news. The gold you just brought to Earth needs to be bought. So Earth wants it because we like gold, it's shiny. But you need the stuff from Earth. You need replacement parts. You need nitrogen because you like breathing, you like growing food, you like doing lots of stuff, and you need it. The difference, of course, in being between wanting something and needing something is economically not positive for you. After all, they're gonna kind of screw you over on the price. Because why would they give you a good price? You need it. Pay for it. This, of course, raises the question, can you honestly say that you should trade in people's lives? I mean, it's your oxygen. You need it. You can't go without it. Can people gouge you for that? Can they just say, well, should have thought about that before you go to Mars? Because, well, maybe you should. That's what we're doing right now. Should there be some sort of agreement, saying you can't ask more than a certain amount for the oxygen people need to breathe, or for replacement parts so they don't die or no longer be able to drink water. Right now, again, easy. You're not on Mars, you can do this. Right now, we can say, on principle, this should happen. We make it fair. Or we can wait till you're on Mars and then see what happens and just trust it will be okay. Which might not happen. So, yeah, that's very shortly this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't worry, sure, it was a bit bleak. You might have lost your gold, but I heard it was also good news. I heard you are expecting. So next week, we'll see if you have a daughter, a son, maybe a twin. See you then.